Wait for it. Come on. Are you
But
serious right now? Okay, there we go.
I already
Okay,
screamed, but
we're gonna be
wait,
going ahead
are you
and
recording?
starting the meeting right now.
Wait, what are you
Um,
recording in?
so pretty much I'm gonna ask you guys to go ahead and mute all your mics, just for the time being, while I talk about
Whoa.
some things. So the first topic I wanted to talk about is the 22-hour downtime of the server. Some of you guys know about that, some of you guys do not. But pretty much the server was down for 22 hours, which was pretty much all day yesterday and the night before yesterday as well. Basically, what happened, I'm gonna just blatantly say what happened because people think that people try to DDoS us, some people think someone tried to hack us, etc., etc., even though I made a post in the forums. So, pretty much what happened is there was an update for Dark RP, which is our base game mode for our server. I just kind of edited everything of it. There's an update for Dark RP, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna update it because it was like a whole bunch of bug fixes and stuff. I was like, it'll help us. And then there was also an update for my NPC script that I have, and I updated both of those. And when I updated both of those, uh, it ended up the guy that made the script made a couple errors, and it ended up pretty much crashing the server every time it started up. And I ended up messaging the scripter, and he said, "Oh, I made an error on this line. Just replace it with this code, and you'll be good." He ended up finding out that the code he gave me right there ended up deleting core files of Dark RP, which is not at all what that script is supposed to do. So it ended up deleting the core files of Dark RP, the newest version, and when I tried to start the server, it went ahead and made everyone a silver player model, which was this weird like silver person, I guess you could say, and everyone had the job joining slash connecting. And basically, what would happen is you couldn't do anything, couldn't change jobs, you couldn't do anything, couldn't roleplay, no nothing. Everything was screwed up. And I ended up having to ask my server host in the very end. Now, this is like 9 hours after me trying to fix this. Um, I asked my server host, I said, "What's going on? How do I fix this?" And he said he recommends that I wipe the server and transfer everything in. So pretty much I ended up doing that. That took about 10 hours to do that completely inside and out. And I still got the same errors, no fix at all, which is kind of frustrating, I'll have to admit. And then from there, I ended up talking to my host. He recommended removing all my add-ons and just trying to launch the server with just Dark RP, and I did that, and it worked perfectly. There's no errors, no nothing. So I ended up adding every single add-on one by one, restarting the server until I found the bugged add-on. Once his codes and everything were once his codes and everything were fixed, I found out it ended up deleting a file in the Falco's prop protection script, and that's literally all I had to do was update that, and it was all fixed. So that's pretty much the whole reason why that whole entire server was down for 22
Channel
hours
switched. Channel
as I
switched.
switched rooms. I just wanted to kind of talk about that because a lot of people thought Clueless DDoS the server. Some people thought that I was getting hacked by certain other players. It was a whole mess, pretty much. Um, yeah, really. So pretty much, the server's gonna be back up. It's probably will never happen again. I've talked to the scripter, and he actually apologized a lot about it. But that's pretty much it for that. Do you guys have any questions or anything about that? I'll take that as a no. Anyways, because of that, there's going to be a lot of refunds being posted on the forums.
um,
Uh,
sorry, but yeah, the whole thing about the whole admin zips are actually wiped. So just want to point that out.
yep. Um, Pretty much everything that was wiped was the money in the bank. Every single thing that I was added into the server was wiped. So that means all the player models, I mean, not all the player models, all the NPCs, the bank robbing, all the doors, everything was reset. I had to fix that all. As far as the money being reset, what we've decided to do is anyone that makes a compensation post, we're giving $1 million. And we know some people had 8 million and stuff, and some people are going to be really upset about that. The reason for that, though, only picking 1 million is because technically $1 million is a ton of money in this server. If you have no money and you start with 20,000, hitting $1 million will take you months almost. The whole reason everyone had so much money in the beginning is because of all the exploits and everything of that sort. Because they were on. There's a huge drug exploit where you'd get 1 million after doing it for like 10 seconds. So that was pretty much our whole economy was completely destroyed. So what we're doing, we're gonna give 1 million to anyone that makes a compensation post. If they don't make a compensation post, they don't get $1 million. It's pretty much that simple. We're just gonna ask you guys, don't compensate them with your money. Just go ahead and let them know that the owners are gonna be doing it once they see you on. And we're just gonna start doing that tomorrow. We're gonna start giving everyone their money. In the meantime, they can just go ahead and do plants, printers, etc. to earn some money. I think that's it for that topic. You guys have any questions? Thank you, Verm. Okay. Next thing that I need to talk about is pretty much you guys are doing amazing as admins. We've not had like any problems with our admin team at all. All I want to say is you guys are doing amazing as an admin team. Every single person is doing amazing. I'm not going to do any promotions. This is leading to my next topic to senior admin this meeting because Andy's not in this meeting. But next meeting we will be doing some promotions to senior admins. Just work your hardest and you'll eventually become a senior admin. All trial admins though, you guys are all becoming admins, which I'll list off the names real quick.
Hey, wake up.
Thank you. Actually, everyone's going to be able to see the names. Anyways, trial admins, that would be Chris Koked, Sean Glanville, Armada Belinsky, and Red Johnson. All of you guys are going to be admins after this meeting. And pretty much, I think that is it. Do you guys have any questions?
Yeah, but it's more private-y, so I'll tell you in a bit.
Okay. Okay, I think that's pretty much going to be wrapping it up for this meeting. It was a really quick meeting. Thank you guys for showing up. If you didn't show up, make sure to leave a comment below this post that you just read. And yeah, that is pretty much it.